Valentina Shevchenko, your time might finally be up because Muay Thai legend Janet Todd just dropped the scariest warning yet about Dakota Ditcheva. And it wasn't a compliment. It was a death threat prediction. She's fucking gonna cull you, Valentina. This isn't hype. This isn't fan talk. This is one of the most respected strikers in the world declaring that Dakota Ditcheva is coming to end Shevchenko's reign. And she explained exactly why.
She has powerful punches. She's also a very aggressive, forward-moving fighter.
Janet Todd didn't mince her words. She recognized Dakota Ditcheva's talent, her maturity inside the cage, and her unshakable fire. But more importantly, she laid out why Valentina Shevchenko should be terrified. Janet Todd sees Dakota as stronger, more aggressive, the best kicker in the division, and the most dangerous fighter right now. And when someone like Todd, a world champion striker herself, says Dakota will beat Valentina, that's not just analysis, that's a brutal warning.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, right hand! Trouble. And that does it! First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
Dakota Ditcheva isn't just hype. She's built for this. Born in Sale, Greater Manchester, England, she comes from a family of killers. Her mother, Lisa Howarth, was a multiple-time world kickboxing champion. Fighting isn't new to Dakota. It's her inheritance. Now, at just 27 years old, Dakota is a perfect 15-0 in MMA. Out of those 15 wins, 12 came by knockout or TKO. That's insane finishing power for the flyweight division. Her last fight, a dominant unanimous decision win over Sumiko Inaba at PFL Champions Series 2 in July 2025. That proved Dakota isn't just a knockout artist. She has the cardio, the composure, and the patience to go the distance if she needs to. Valentina Shevchenko has spent years dismantling challengers. But let's be real, she hasn't looked untouchable lately. She was dominated and submitted by Alexa Grasso, and even in their rematch, Valentina looked human. Janet Todd's point is clear: Dakota Ditcheva isn't just another fighter. She's exactly the type of striker Valentina has struggled with. Powerful kicks, relentless pressure, youth confidence, and the kind of natural aggression that even legends can't handle forever. If Valentina thought Alexa Grasso was a problem, Dakota Ditcheva is a nightmare. Here's the shocking part. Dakota isn't even in the 2025 PFL flyweight tournament. While the PFL signed UFC veterans like Viviane Araujo and Ariane Da Silva, Dakota has been kept away from the pack. Why? Because the PFL knows exactly what they're doing. They're saving Dakota Ditcheva for bigger things, and a super fight against Valentina Shevchenko would be the crown jewel. This isn't just about one fight, it's about a passing of the torch. The old guard versus the new assassin. The bullet versus the killer. So let's call it what it is. Janet Todd didn't just give Dakota Ditcheva credit. She basically wrote Valentina Shevchenko's obituary, "She's effing gonna kill you." Is Janet Todd right? Is Dakota Ditcheva truly the most dangerous striker in women's MMA? Or does Valentina still have enough left to shut her down? Drop your thoughts below, but one thing is clear: Dakota Ditcheva isn't coming. She's already here.
She stayed safe, she got back to her feet, and then, she got back to her game. I don't think there's any secret in what Dakota's going to try and do in pretty much every one of these upcoming fights. We want to see how good she is, where her potential is. because right now she looks pretty much unstoppable. I'm excited to see where she lands after the championship.
What an impressive performance from Dakota. Some of the best Muay Thai striking in mixed martial arts I have ever.
Very difficult to put away.
Oh!
The power! Right!
Wow!
Dakota Ditcheva!
Dan Hardy just broke the internet with a single sentence. I would put my money on Dakota Ditcheva against Valentina Shevchenko right now. Tonight we unpack that warning, why Hardy said it, what it means for Valentina, and how this matchup could reshape women's flyweight forever. Dan Hardy isn't a random voice. He's a veteran fighter and analyst. His takes move markets, betting lines, and matchmaker thinking. When he publicly favors one fighter over another, people listen. So this isn't small talk, it's a warning flare to the division.
Sprinkle by TK or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable.
And there it is!
Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Janet Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, right hand!
In trouble.
And that doesn't! First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
Why Dakota? Simple. Striking violence, physical frame, and sheer forward pressure. She's 5 feet 8 inches with a long reach for flyweight. She can impose range and punish mistakes. Her win over Kayla Santos wasn't just a W, it was a statement. Santos gave Valentina one of her toughest fights. Dakota handled Santos decisively. That's the chain Hardy points to. Hardy highlighted 3 core advantages: power and pressure physicality that matches Valentina, and an improving grappling defense that prevents easy takedown control. In Hardy's view, that combination is the exact storm. Valentina hasn't consistently faced an opponent who can scramble her timing and force ugly exchanges.
Up against the side of the octagon.
Oh. And how about that? Shevchenko a little slip as she tried to take Santos down. And now Kayla trying to work off of Shevchenko's back.
And this is amazing. Got the back, got the neck crank so far. Can she get it under the chin? And this is what I said to Valentina. I said at some point when you... Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Look at the evidence chain. Santos nearly beat Valentina. Dakota beat Santos. That's the transitive logic Hardwire points to. It's not ironclad styles make fights, but it's compelling. Promoters, bettors, and pundits love patterns like this because they're predictive more often than not.
Very difficult to put away.
Oh!
The power! Right!
Wow!
Dakota Ditcheva!
Hardy even addressed the mat game. He says Dakota can at least hold her own, defend takedowns, and survive scrambles. That's important because Valentina's fallback is always to slow the fight and control the pace on the ground. If Dakota can negate that, the fight becomes a striking battle where the momentum favors the younger, heavier hitter. If Hardy's pick is right, here's the recipe Dakota would use: pressure and range disruption push, Valentina off her timing and force exchanges, leg and base. Work chop Valentina's mobility with low kicks to reduce torque for big counters. Volume, not one shots, overwhelm with combinations so Valentina can't find a single counter rhythm. Defend the takedown. Don't invite long grappling sequences. Keep it messy and standing. Execute that. And Hardy believes the fight goes Dakota's way. Hold up, this isn't unanimous. Valentina is one of the most technical, adaptable fighters in MMA history. She reads opponents, adjusts mid-fight, and has championship experience that buys her composure. The counterpoint: if Valentina controls range and drags the fight into her pace, this could be her fight. That's why this is a true stylistic chess match, not simply a hype train. Why this matters beyond the cage. If Hardy is right and Dakota upsets Valentina, the flyweight landscape explodes. New PPV stars, sponsorship shifts, and matchmakers rewriting plans. If Hardy's wrong, Valentina's legacy grows even deeper and Dakota's hype takes a reality check. Either way, this is the storyline every fight fan will be watching. Dan Hardy just lit a fuse under Valentina's throne, and the smoke is visible from anyone's seat in the arena. Who do you back? Team Hardy, Dakota, or Team Valentina Shevchenko?
I want to remind to everyone, 17-time World Muay Thai champion, 7 title defense, and you cannot get rid of this. It's gonna stay in you forever. It's gonna, like, you can be better, you can be like what you adjustment, whatever you want to do, but the power, but the confidence and experience, it's still here, and it's gonna like explode.
When I will see the whole
I will use this to finish as soon as...
All right, ladies.
Valentina Shevchenko just delivered a sentence that stopped the MMA world. This is your last fight. Valentina Shevchenko is here to remind everyone who she is. Tonight we unpack that chilling line, what Valentina means, why she might actually be able to make it true, and what it would do to Dakota Ditcheva's unbeaten aura. If you want drama, welcome, because this one is nuclear. Valentina Shevchenko, bullet two-time UFC women's flyweight champion, a clinical striker, tactician, and one of the most decorated women in MMA. She's defended the title relentlessly. 7 consecutive defenses in one run, tied for most combined defenses. 8. Her resume is surgical. When she speaks, fighters and promoters listen. So when Bullet says your last fight, it's not locker room trash talk. It sounds like intent. Dakota Ditcheva, the PFL's Golden Girl, undefeated at 15-0, nicknamed the Barbie Assassin, thanks to 12 KOs, 1 sub, 2 decisions. Young, marketable, and already on many radars as the next female star of MMA. She's the kind of prospect promoters dream about: shiny record, highlight reels, a built-in narrative. But bright lights attract predators.
Contesting the game is easy.
Beautiful.
Look at this
real
Muay Thai, yeah.
Oh,
Tried to drag down Nunes. Oh, nice right hand. Drives it straight
was
through.
clean. That beautiful from Dakota.
Valentina just put a bullseye on that shine. This fight, your last fight. BTCH. That's not "I'll beat you" or "I want the money." That's career-ending language. Coming from Valentina, who's beaten top talent with surgical technique. That phrase shifts the conversation from hype to possible ruin. Some will call it bullying, others call it truth-telling. Fighters hear something different. A very real threat. Valentina's gamebook: leg kick accumulation, elite distance control, perfect counters, and a clinch that suffocates aggression. She doesn't rely on one lucky shot, she engineers stoppages. Against aggressive, early explosive fighters, that method is devastating to...
Oh, head kick. It's it. Oh, my God. Oh,
Valentina
my God.
Shevchenko!
I mean, that was a...
Dakota lives off early explosions. If she overcommits, Valentina can trap and punish slowly, surgically, until the lights go out. This isn't just physical. Saying your last fight is designed to seed doubt. Young fighters crack when doubt sets in. One hesitation equals a swung momentum. Valentina knows the mental game. She's not only threatening blows, she's threatening confidence. If Valentina stops Dakota decisively, she doesn't just win, she dwarfs the entire hype machine built around Ditcheva. For Valentina, it's another chapter in an all-time resume. For Dakota, a loss like that could crater marketability and UFC interest. The money for such a fight would be enormous, but the legacy cost for the loser could be permanent. Valentina controls and stops Dakota career damage headlines. Legend cemented. Outcome B. Dakota explodes early and cements superstardom. She becomes the new untouchable. Outcome C. Ugly controversy, a messy stoppage weight drama, or PR fiasco that scars both. All are plausible. All sell. Who wins? Team Bullet or Team Barbie Assassin? Drop your picks in the comments. Smash like if you want this fight to happen, and subscribe for instant Fallout coverage. I'll be covering every twist.
When I will see the hole, I will use this to finish as soon as I can.
Oh, she ain't that.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, head kick. It's it.
Valentina Shevchenko!
Oh,
With a huge highlight
That's
tonight!
terrible.
Exactly what happened to Facility. And Valentina is going to beat her up.
Yeah, it looks like she opened her up with one of those elbows.
Big damage.
Stoppage
Looking
could come
very
here.
closely.
As it should be.
That's it.
And still, the UFC flyweight champion.
Stop everything. Valentina the Bullet. Shevchenko just dropped a fucking bombshell on Dakota Ditcheva and her message. Brutal, cold, savage. I'm a monster. That's your last fight. This isn't hype. This isn't playful trash talk. This is war. The Queen of Violence has officially answered Dakota Ditcheva's call-out, and the MMA world is shook.
Ditcheva makes the playoffs for the win of any kind. Those knees are brutal. Oh, nasty combination. Really and the body work, and that'll do it. Dakota Ditcheva with a quick 6.